Cursed Words is a word-based roguelike game that is, you guessed it, pretty fun and exciting. After the first two characters of this game, where you're just spelling words and making it through the game like a normal roguelike, you get progressively more cursed. Today we hop in, we check out the full release of the game. You can find this link in the description down below. This is a sponsored video, so go check it out. Massive thank you to Forklift for sponsoring this episode of Cursed Words. I have taken the liberty of playing the first two characters of the game that are still very fun, okay? But they are really just kind of word-based. And then once you get to the third character, everything goes to heck and then just continues to go to heck throughout the remaining 8 other characters that I don't have unlocked. So if you want to check out what these two characters look like, I do have some other videos of Curse Words on my channel because I think this game is super cool, and I played a bunch of it earlier this year for the demo. But we're going to start with Haley Bales here, who has a hankering for tasty words like apple and raspberry pie, and also a mouth-watering numbers like 3 and 8. We start with the abacus. We're scattering a unique number between 1 and 5 onto our board. Now, let's explain a little bit about how you play Cursed Words. So, this is Haley. Nice to meet you, Haley. I wonder if you can help me. E gave me a pin when I joined the Secret Syntactic Society, but I don't know how to use it. I put numbers on my tiles, and I think they work like a wild card, a bit like question mark tiles, but there's more to it, maybe something to do with their position in a word. Play around, see if you can figure them out. Typically, the goal is simple in this game. We have a target score, and I have to make words such as warg. It's not a valid word, but this would score 8 points because you got a 4, 1, 1, and 2, which if you've taken first grade mathematics before, that adds up to the 8 that's here. So we're trying to get to 12. We have 5 words we submit in order to get to that target, but we're going to be getting Balatro-style jokers and passives to make our build better as we go, impact this board, create wacky nonsense. And then with this character, obviously we start with the abacus that is scattering a number on our grid here, and then any colored numbers give plus 10 to our tile score. So we have this 3 here, and what the heck does a 3 do? Well, thanks for asking. The 3 can serve as a wild card for us if it is used as the third letter in the word. So for instance, I could do this, and this is completely valid because the 3 could be a K and this could be woke. The 3 could be a R and it could be war. There's a lot of scenarios here for this, and this would be a nice, 9-point word. Is there any other way that we could make this work? What about like worry? If I could get to warrior, that would be amazing. We also do have an ing here, so we could do like arrowing. Yeah, that's pretty good. What a word. What a word. Successfully using that 3. And then we beat this in 1 round. I get some money. And now we move into really the meat and potatoes of the game, which is our shop, okay? Now, the first item you buy on any run is free. And there's a lot of things we can do with free here. Now, colored numbers get plus 10 tile score. At the start of the encounter, scattering 5 red tiles does seem extremely reasonable. Scatters 1 red even number tile and 1 void odd number tile. More numbers seems like a positive. Let's buy this. And then I like the idea of scattering more reds. And then the crazy part is I love the idea of my first 2 red tiles getting a ×3 to their tile score. So let's freeze him. There's more things we'll want to do. So these are our stickers, and then these are our stamps. These are stamps down here. These tend to be a little bit more powerful, and then these tend to be a little less powerful, but we can still maneuver them around. So you kind of get 10 passives to mess around with to build your build, and we got to do some like 15 fights to get to the end of the run here. There's kind of 5 worlds on our map up here. And we'll be getting to upcoming bosses and fights and things of that sort. And it'll all work out. So now we got some red tiles. We got a number tile here. We got a number tile here. I mean, a 6 is really... That's really difficult for my brain to wrap around what the heck we can possibly do with that. In fact, my brain is really struggling just in general here. There's a lot going on the, on the board. Okay, we want to use... Let's think this through. We want to use colored numbers. So realistically, even though this is a -1, it's technically a +9 at that point. So something like arm would work. And then we just have to try to get this 6 in here. Maybe... I mean, I don't see a lot of Ornamod? Ornaments? Well, probably not. We could also just, like, make normal words, man. Like, we have a drill here. It's kind of boring, but it's at least okay. I'm sure there's probably something better than that, like, Dramid? Or like, man... I really think we should be starting with this. So this is like, animal. This is an okay word. I just don't think that it's a perfect word, right? What about like Anna mre? The mre is definitely a problem. Anna and amnide. This game makes you start to wonder whether or not you actually know the English language. Drill was fine. Animal was also at least fun. Except you wanted to do it like this. Let's do animal, okay? So you're going to be a 9. That's exactly 17. That still gets us there. I don't know why I wasn't doing the math correctly. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Keep me going. I can upgrade that foil lab coat an extra 2 levels. Numbers get ×2 tile score. Yeah, man, I'm trying to play numbers. Let's buy that. And then my first 2 reds get ×3. I've really stacked this up. But that's okay. That is okay. So numbers get ×2. First 2 reds get ×3. Let's line it up just like that. If your word starts with with a letter 1 later in the alphabet than the previous word, that's just never gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna restock you just to take a look. Consecutive numbers get +25 tile score. I mean, it's like interesting, right? If your word contains exactly 2 blues, I don't even have any blue generation in here. Red tiles get +1 score for each red tile used. We do have some reds going. Shops reroll when you buy a sticker or a stamp. Scatter a blue for each grid seen this encounter. I don't think I like any of these. Let's just move. I think that we have a decent start. Now here comes a boss fight. Either we have 1 fewer grid or this guy eats the grid. I'm not really sure what eats the grid means. I think we can probably do this with 1 fewer grid. I'm not that afraid. You give me a 5, you give me a 4. You also give me a 7, which is kind of messed up, but that's okay. But this is where, I mean, realistically, we have some okay ideas here. Because realistically, this is a word, right? Whether or not I agree that this is a word, tag 4-5 may not seem like a word, but it's actually taggy. And I got news for you. That was 104 points for tag 4 or 5. So that went pretty well. It's a massive win and a lot of good stuff. Now, I'm going to upgrade my Secret Society pin. I either scatter 2 unique numbers, or I scatter 1 unique number, but colored numbers get plus 20 tile score. I think I would like to scatter 2 unique numbers, just to get some more numbers on the grid here. I can upgrade my Maple Leaf to be a ×3 for my first 3 red tiles, which is kind of cool. I also like the Paper Lantern. Positions that were red in the previous word turn red. I think that rocks. I think this rocks. And then I think that I don't care about anything else here, so let's continue. Let's continue. This is good. This is good. We got a good build going. Going to be hard to implement in 8s, I think. I just can't even begin to understand how I would get that to happen. This could be Car. This could be Carly 08. Maybe not, right? Maybe not. You do have a 1 over here. So this could be like... somehow... I thought for a second that that was a word, man. Okay, maybe not. You got, like, grain that is just a nice word, but you really want to get... You want to get this 3, if possible. And obviously that 3 does not work unless I do it like this. What is it? What word is this spelling, man? Gaily? Garly? I don't know. I really don't know. You still have this, which was not actually a word, but this is a word. I'm gonna submit this, man. Galley. Galley. I mean, it's still really good. Having any... You ideally, we're getting as many numbers... Red numbers... Yeah, I mean, lipstick's a great upgrade. I like the idea of scattering 7 reds. Yeah. Yeah. M's and S's become random colors. I think I'm fine with that, too. And then I'm out of money. 25% chance for 1 red or blue tile to become shiny. Shiny would be cool too. That said, I mean, we are going with red tiles get tile score. Maybe I don't care about this. Shiny's nice, but the 3 times is maybe better. The value here is the number getting the _2, then getting snagged by the ×3. And that has potential. Let's just continue with this. I still like... I like what we got going here. Okay. A lot of nonsense. We have a 1, 4, and 8. Is there any planet that this is a word? The answer is yes. I can't even begin to describe to you what this word would be. But this is hitting everything I want, okay? We have a colored number. We have 3 reds. This is going to be... This is Colleen's. This is going to be, oh, like 200 word score, man. This is a disgusting word. Okay, I mean, it was over 100. It's still good. It's still good. We need to get some scaling stamps, okay? Some kind of good scaling... multiplicative. If the numbers in your word add up to 7 or more, get ×1.5 word score. Okay, yeah. That's our scaling that we're looking for. Start of the grid, I scattered 2 void tiles. Void tiles are just a negative tile. But I get an extra grid reroll, which I haven't used once. So I'm not too concerned. For each colored tile used, scatter a random colored tile onto the next grid. Here's the thing, I've already stacked out my stuff up there, man. Qs can behave as a QU, and Qs get ×5 tile score. So a Q being ×5, that is red to get a ×3. You could have Qs really scale. I think I like this idea. This is a 1/2 void. I can't even comprehend what a 1/2 tile would do. I love that. I love that. Okay. I'm just gonna chill. What, do we still like all this? Scatter 1 red even, yeah. Scatter 7 reds, numbers get ×2. First 3 reds get ×3, and then if the numbers add up to 7 or more, times 1.5. You got win cons, okay? You got win cons. The grid is 4x4. What? Steal $3 from you for each word submitted. I mean, I have $1, so I'm not like not that concerned. I'm so intrigued by this. The grid is 4x4. This makes it really easy for us to potentially get our numbers to work, though. Because watch this, right? We can go 1, 3, 5, and then this is friggin', I don't even know what this is, but it seems really good to me. Yeah, Lamnoid. Of course, that's what I thought it was. It's Lamnoid. And that's 84. It doesn't one-shot you, okay? It does not one-shot you. But we did all right. We did all right. How about this? I sometimes just wonder whether or not random words can form. Flues seems fine. Who flews over the cuckoo nest? Hey, that's a 288 score. I guess 2 red numbers really does a lot. Yeah, I mean, that went fine. That went fine. Now, I think the colored numbers getting +20. Now, we're getting enough numbers on the board. Too many numbers, I'm not positive, is the key to our success here, man. Z's can behave as S's. And at the start of the grid, S's become Z's. Sure, yeah. And then I'll just upgrade my lipstick and we'll just chill, man. Red notes. No. Just chill. Just chill. This is a good setup. We have a Q. Q's can behave as QU. Okay, a lot going on here. A lot going on. I see the Q, man, but I'm not positive that I can do anything with it here. It's crazy, though. I mean, just chi is good enough. I want to see if technically this is a word. Technically this is a word. I mean, it uses a 4, which is cool. It uses 2 reds. This Q's kind of crazy. I'm just curious how much this goes for, man. Yeah, Quinnell. A ×2 on him, ×3s on them, ×5 on that. Yeah, I mean, 70's not good enough. But that's fine. I mean, you learn, okay? You learn. Now you got a 2-3. I hate this. I'm gonna reroll you. I don't like the 2-3. I like having a 1. A 1 is good. Wow, this is certified ass, unfortunately. It's going to be ridiculously difficult to get you to wrap to the 8 somehow. Unfortunately, that's yeah, this is realistically not gonna happen, getting that 8 in. We would really love to get that 8 in, though. I'm just trying to work out. It's in such a bad spot. What if we go down this way instead? I'm just coming up with random stuff here. We got a 4 over here as well. Imagine if that was a word. It's obviously not, but it would have been crazy if it was. Is there some other, like, some other way for us to get this 8 involved that uses this 4 instead? So it would be like ASY4 VTY8. Yeah, I mean, like, no way in anything. And then how about, like, this is hasty? I think we're just, like, dreaming, man. I think we're dreaming on getting that 8 involved. Just play something crappy and then get a better grid. I'm sure you guys can find something better than me on that one. After the first round, man, we're really a first turn person here. It goes downhill after the first one. Y'all got anything with that? Absolutely not. Okay. 8s are, that's just not easy. That's not easy to plan around that. CA is a cave. I'm just gonna play, or Sive, whatever. 12? Okay, I'm gonna need you, 4s? Yeah, 4s are okay. Play the -1. I'm fine with the -1. There's something here. Iarka. This is Maraca. Very good. And then +20 times 2 times 3, 194. Like, all you need is one red number, man, to be able to be played, and we're in. It's just an 8 is really hard to make that happen. Get times 1.2 word score. That's stupid good. And I just place consumable tiles to improve this thing. These are consumable tiles. This seems excellent to me. This seems excellent. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this. And then we're going to move into the next round. We would really like to one-shot this. 235 is obviously not going to be easy. Look at all of the freaking reds and blues, and it's good. It's really good. Okay. This is obviously great. This is obviously even better. This is actually even better. The problem that I'm gonna throw out there is that we're not actually scoring red numbers here. Whereas if I try to hit this guy, that will actually be better for us. So it would be like trying to do this instead. This is actually like way better. I think this is way better. Scented, of course. And then multiply me. You multiply. We really want to have only 3 red. This is complex. It's complex. Okay, this is the dream. You just take this and you run. This is amazing. A stony. This is going to be 200 plus, man. It's disgusting. It's 301 times 451. It is great. It is absolutely great. Thanks for the 16. And then you get to come in here and buy the ninja. First 4 reds get times 3. That's also really good. But we have to spend on these because I need to place these in order to level up this guy. I don't know how he levels up. I'm guessing it's going to be very, very small amounts. Okay, who do you got? Get negative word score equal to 9 times your money. Yeah, that seems okay when I have 0 money. Force you to sell an item. Okay, no, I'll do this. I'm getting 0 down from this. A 1-2 in the corner, you beautiful boy. Okay. Then you throw an R right there. And you already have some amazing stuff here because you can go 1-2 down to here. And I don't even comprehend what this word is, but it's pretty sick. This is now at 1.22. I'm going to drag this over here, this over here. Let's put this on here. Okay, fair enough. But this is now a times 1.28. This is going to be a crazy word, gamers. This is scoresing. Okay. Some times 2s, some times 3s, a times 1.28. It was ass, I'm afraid. It was absolutely horrible. I got a new unlock. It was terrible because we didn't actually hit any of our numbers with reds. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. How about this is completely fine. This is very fadge, of course. Times 2, times 2, times 3, times 1.5, times 1.28 is a 600 score. Okay. That's good. Challenge the money bosses. $0 and win. New unlock. Thank you. You're so kind to me. You're so kind. 21 money in the tank for Tyler. We're full up on our stamps and stuff. Dude, I do think to get the biggest things, I gotta go higher on tile score. Okay. Numbers get times. You gotta upgrade both of those. And then I think you just continue, but you do want to. Let's buy this E. Anything we can do to continue to level up this guy is going to be like absolutely fantastic for me. So this is good. Is there any planet in which I can maneuver getting that 6? How about SQ? And then a tap out right there. SQ. IW6. Okay. You know what? Nah, you can't reroll, man. You can't reroll because it gives rid of all the reds. Be a really bad idea. I love SQ here. Does this not count as a 5 because the Q is a QU? I don't know. I have no idea. But I do know that this it would have to be orders uses 0 reds. This is a horrible word, man. How about, here's the problem. I would love, look, I'm gonna say it. I would love to get 6-7 here. But I would love to, I need to get there a slightly different way. So we'd have to come down through here, which means I need 5. Because you can be an NG and then an S. Okay? So we can end in INGS, which means that I need to get 5 letters that roll into INGS. And I know the -7 is here, but it's going to give me plus 30, so it's still worth it. I just have to make sure that score happens first. Numbers get ×3. That's going to actually end up being a problem, because it's going to multiply the -7 by 3, I think. And then, yeah, it's like actually maybe horrible to use that 7. So we could instead do, but when does the plus 30? I guess if the plus 30 occurs there, I don't know. We'll figure it out, okay? We're going to try to do this. So this is INGS. And then the E can go down somewhere over here. So it would be like, oh my god, I could use the 2. So this would be like, it'd be something like this. I just have to DRUG. Drug rings. It's currently what I have. It's not really what I had in mind, okay? That's not what I had in mind. Riggerings. Doorings. This is a word. We're gonna roll with it. Okay, we're gonna roll with it. Dorines. Plus 30s applied beforehand. You beautiful boy. Okay, this is gonna be pretty good. Times 1.5 times 1.28. That's 834. Get out of here. Submit a word with number tiles adding up to 15 or more. Thank you. We knew we'd get there. Okay, well, I knew we'd get there. You probably doubted me, but I knew I was gonna get there. Ladybird, scattered 2 red evens and 2 void odd. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I appreciate you. Consecutive numbers get plus 25 tile score. Look, I like you, but I don't like you that much. And then we're gonna buy a U, and then I'm going to leave. I need to place these down, man. I need to place these down. A 3-4, a 1. Holy crap, there's a lot going on. Okay. There is some stuff here. Can you make this... We're not going to play this as a 4. Well, but I might do something else. Okay. 1 to there. Except to here, and then to here. This is still really good. But I was hoping for something slightly better than that. I don't even know what... How did I do this? It was this to this. Can we get the 8 instead? If you're completely lost on what I'm doing, join the party. This is somehow a word. This is a word. And it's actually better, man. It is better. IT30E6. It is better because these two are going to turn into plus 30, then get multiplied. This is going to get multiplied. You're doing... First 4 reds get times 3. This is a good word. Patooey. It's patooey, man. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Oh, you're beautiful. What a beautiful lad. 1011. You gorgeous, gorgeous boy. Okay. It's going, man. It's going. Whether or not it's good, I don't know, but it's going. This is up to times 1.3. I would like it to get even stupider if possible. Restock the brain upgrade. Yeah, times 2. Thank you very much. Scale me further. And then I'm out of here. Is boss? Yeah, boss. Okay. Every time you submit a word, randomize the order of your stickers. It's just like unfun. I don't care about it. Each tile gets -7 tile score. It's like actively horrible. Like really bad. It has to be this, but this is like so annoying. It doesn't negatively impact me. It just pisses me off, which I guess that's fine. I can be a little upset to make my life a little better. Okay. Let's work this one through. You got options, okay? You definitely got options. Immediately, I see something like this. This gets you going. Is it perfect? Nah, not really. I don't like this K. So we're gonna get rid of it. I'm sure there's something here. I'm sure there's something here. You also can roll like this. So it would be like... If you could use this 5. There's actually no way to use that 5 while using the 2. That's a good point, Tyler. That's a good point. You can't get there in time. So I do think that you're trying to use... It's definitely a... What about J2R05A7? AI8. J2R05 is a decent start, man. The 8 would be really nice to get, though. We gotta try to get the 8, okay? L2 OR5 AI8 IS8. What if the I was a U? US8. L2 RG5 US8 AU8. This is where, like, I wish that I knew what the hell word I was actually typing. L2. How about J2? Go back to something here. To this. To this. To here to here. What if you ignore the 2? What if the 3 is actually the approach here? GAU AU5 OA8 SA8. You can do this though. OJ8. GA3U5 is fine. The L2OR5 is kind of the same. GA3U5 OR RO8. What word could this be? So this is GA. This could be like gamut. GAMUT, maybe? Bro, this is not a good one. This is not a good one. OU3 NLZ A8 L2OR5 UL8. We've tried many of these. You have a major issue called that dang 8. What if we go a different approach? RANS5 AS8 LA Lansar. Using the Z as an S. Is there something here? You could go SNA. This is like snaze. But then you can't get it to roll back up. Could you drop the L to make... I'm going to be dropping an L if I can't figure out a solution to this. You got... This is jail. Unfortunately, I can't bring you up to that O for jailer. You could go... you can't really do that either. I'm breaking. Raisin. But like, the whole point is to use the 5, brother. Raisin. That's not a valid word. Oh, 5's not in the right position. Good point. Good point. RAIL. 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 That's it. R-A-L. Rail. Ralis. Relisates. Ah, frick, brother. Frick. What about... What about, like, Rallier or something? R-A-L. Then a... Another L. We would put the L here. Rel. See, the thing is that nothing's better than just doing this. So I'm gonna do it. It's bad, okay? It's not good, unfortunately. It is not good. Okay, it's still pretty good is the reality. It's still really good. It's still all of that for that, man. It's really good. Okay. You randomized the order of my stickers. It didn't really matter that much. Okay, I have a shiny tile. How the heck I get this? I don't know. Just play this, man. I mean, you might as well use the shiny tile, right? You might as well use the shiny tile. So we're gonna go V23 BER7. What if instead we go here, CR7? What about B23 ECR7? And then you just B blah blah blah. And then what about 023 E boo boo boo. Boo. And then you go down to okay. B23 B. And you submit boob and you move on with your day. Unfortunately, boob probably gets us there. And I think it's funny, so I'm gonna Barb. Barb's not what we were looking for. Okay, multiply me times 3. We do get there on Barb. Also known as boob in my eyes. Boss defeated. I mean, brother, that was not. It ended up being completely fine is the reality. Colored numbers get plus 40. You gotta do that. These are not good enough. I'm going to immediately restock. I'm not changing what we have, so I need upgrades. Brain is good. I'll buy this. I'll buy this. Those just scale me. I'm just looking for scaling at this point. I see a Q. I like when the Q shows up. Okay. This is how we know that 5 does not work with QU. So I would have to do something slightly different on that front. But I also think that you probably want to do like a GREAT. This is great. And then you put an L here. This could be GREAS. Grease. Greaselier. Grease. Look. How about green? Replacing you with I just don't like it. I don't like it. GREA. This is still okay, man. 2,500 is a massive score we have to hit. Green, gree. This could be Glean right now. You know what? Submit this. Gleam, sure. Submit this because it is okay still. The multiplying's going. 1700 is very good. And then you still have your N and your D that you can lay down here to try to make your life a little bit easier. I see the 2 and the 4. The 7's hard to do after that, though. So you could replace the 7 with, like, this. And then you can do something like this, which is really good to me. I submit that. Lunging. Okay, 233 times 2.5 times 1.38 times 1.8 is a billion points. Okay, very good. Very good. Use a shiny consumable. I have unlocked fireworks. That's very exciting. I'm unlocking stuff left, right, and center, man. I'm playing that little dice game. Is it dice? I think it's dice. LCR? Definitely dice. Okay, bye. And then the NSYNC's gonna get really pissed off, or the Backstreet Boys. I don't remember which one's bye, man. I was born in the late 90s. I wasn't listening to a lot of boy bands at the time. I was listening to, like, Sesame Street, The Wiggles. More of a fruit salad, yummy kind of guy than a NSYNC's bye, or Backstreet Boys bye. Okay, we're gonna place all these tiles, man, because I wanna start scaling this. 1, 2. Buckle my frickin' shoe. EA5S. This is, like, probably good enough. Except we could probably do this instead. And then still hit another Y. Hear me out. You hit a D instead. And then you make this a colored E. I mean, this is a pretty good word, in my opinion. Keep your other letters for right now. This is feased, of course. Just how we drew it up, in my opinion. Okay. Multiplying. 1900. That's not bad. That is completely fine. This is less completely fine. I do not like this. I am not a fan of this. V2. This is a horrible board. Absolutely atrocious board. I'm going to hit you with a reroll. Please still give me numbers. Okay. You also gave me a very shiny S in here. I'm going to put a very shiny H onto the board. SH3 OE OTE7. This is hey Shoti, it's your birthday. Shooter. Yeah. It's shooter. It's exactly how I drew it up. 410, 598. You still got 3 more grids, man. Don't worry too much, okay? Things are going fine. It's another about something like this. I mean, that seems very solid. This seems extremely good to me. There's a lot of -10s in here, which is concerning. Saddlers. Yeah, these are the saddlers. That Z at the end's a little messy, but I think it's going to be fine. 949. You're so close, man. You're so close. Okay. We could just, like, submit ice, and it probably gets there. Or, like, ICE45. Cena. I think that's probably pretty good, man. That's probably pretty good. Okay, that was 1500 for that silly little word. That went great. I still think that we are definitely a first turn, try to make things happen kind of guy. And so far things have not quite happened, but that's okay. What is more important here? Numbers getting ×4 is pretty important. I think that's a good idea. Ladybird we do want to lock. But then I'm going to buy these because I'm continuing to scale my lads. Boss fight, final boss fight. You can only submit words with 7 or more tiles. Scatters the numbers 7 through 13. I'll go for 7-letter words, and then I'll see you next year. Because this is going to take me 1 million tries to get this figured out. Okay. Yeah. We can do this. We can do it. 5016. O2M4. O2M4 apparently is not a word right out the rip, which is a problem. How about R2M4? This is blocked by boss. It's not that it's not a word. Okay. Then... I mean, ending in Ilfy probably ain't gonna happen. Dude, this is a horrible set of letters. We just need one really beefy. I need to get this 8. This 8 is a necessity for us to make this happen. So it has to be like... How do we get the 8 involved? I just have to place these intelligently. I think that it's something like this. That's an issue. How about I am sad. I am sad. I may have screwed us. I may have screwed us. You can't make 3, 4, 5 all happen at the same time. So it has to be 2, 4 that we're working with. You could theoretically make the 7 happen. How do we make the 7 happen? Y2M4 OOR7. Nope. 4 MOR7. Y2M4. No, it's like actually impossible. Unless you go and you remove the 8. It's scary, but we're gonna try it. That's not 7, man. But this is 7. But it's also not good enough. Okay, we go to here. You have to get a 7-letter word, man. You gotta get a 7-letter word. O2 I4 MR7. O2 I4. O2 M4 IRM IRW IM IY7. IY7 is a mess. That is a total mess. Bro, I think we have to re-roll, and I hate that. I hate that. I2M4 OIB OORD. It's just like W's and X's and Y's. Why are there so many? Why are there so many? Frick you, I'm re-rolling. Okay, I made the decision. We figure it out. Okay, this is still good. This is still good. We have 3s. We have 3s. OI3, NZ6. How about SI3? And then there's got to be something decent here, man. SI3 CN. Okay, CN is definitely a problem. SI3 NS6. But then that's like super cooked is the reality. SI3 RN008. This is Cernoob. We have a major issue called getting to 7 letters is really hard, okay? Is really hard. You have a 4 down here. SH. IRE. 7S. That's not an S, that's a 5. SHREE. This is Shrees. This is blocked by the boss, which makes sense. SP IE5 6 N S. You're telling me that this is not a word? You're probably gonna be like, Tyler, tell me what word it is. I don't know what word it is. That's not my problem to figure out. I think we're close on this one, though. SHIE5 6. That's blocked by the boss. This is not blocked by the boss. Bruce Springsteen, thank you for not blocking me. At least try it, brother. At least try it. It's wildly okay. It is surprisingly decent. 2,700. Okay, okay, okay. You got more. You got more. You have a 1. Praise be. You got a shiny ass S up there too. STAI 5. Okay, you still got to get to freaking 7 letters. You got to get to 7 letters. IWO. Axolotl. Axolotl. So close, to be honest. It'd be a crazy word to just bump out in the middle of this. Okay. 1 I3 AGS T8. This is a word. This is not a word because it's not enough letters. I3 A. There's so many vowels in the middle of this, dude. Invalid words. Invalid word. Why do you hate me so? Okay, try somewhere else. A lot. Tax. This is an invalid word is what it is. Yeah, because you're an 8, bro. Obviously, 8 cannot go there. How about ALO5 ST TS? Come on, you telling me that aloists is not not a word? What do you mean? 1 I3 AG ST8 TS8. Why are these all screwed up over here, man? I'm freaking... They shifted my stuff around. I never noticed. Okay. My bad. Do it like that. We're fine. We're fine. Doesn't change the fact that I can't find a dang word here. I feel like this one is bait. 1 OW. IA08. Ayao yao. Of course it's not a word, man. Of course it's not a word. STOOL. Astulat. Astulax. Stulu. These are not words, man. They're not words. STO. Stoitel. I can't re-roll. That's a problem. I could skip. 1A3 IGST. These are not words, unfortunately. Blocked by boss. I'm so mad at you. I'm so mad at you. Would have been great. I'm going to skip. Okay. This is a good board. This is a good board. You've given me a good board. 1, 2, NT, T, E, 7. About A7. There's something here, man. There's something here, I can tell. I2. TT. EE. 7. That's good enough. And then I think you just submit this, okay? 3 numbers is good. There's settees, of course. You just got to get something going here. That's fine. It's great, actually. We just win. It looked a little sus, okay? It looked a little sus. But we get there in the end. Yeah, man, my longest word, AR30WING, and my best score, I2TTEE7. That was my last word, man, and it was my best score. We love that. Thanks for all of my unlocks. New character unlocked, a seal. Chess pieces have appeared. Obviously, that's what you expect from a word game, is that chess pieces have now appeared. And then in the next character, we would be playing Sam Gambit, who scatters a chess pawn on the board. And any takes give +8 word score because he plays chess. Why not? It's cursed words. It's a cursed word game, and it's a brilliant cursed word game. Shout out to Buried Things and their publisher, Forklift Interactive, for sponsoring this episode of Cursed Words. Go check out this game. It's a lot of fun. Link in the description down below. You can play for yourself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.